intro today. We're jumping right into it. Point guard, 6'6", 195 pounds with a 6'10" wingspan. You guys know me. You know I'm a meter dunker. We are going with the 93 driving dunk for posterizer on gold. And then we're going to slide down to the vertical, put it at an 80, and this is going to get us pro contact dunks off of 1 and pro contact dunks off of 2. If you guys do not know, most of the year, last year, I ran pro contacts over elite. This it isn't a big deal. As long as you have the contact animations and the posterizer on gold, in my opinion, that's really all that matters. I tested out the meter dunking at Community Day. Joe Knows did as well. He was sitting right next to me. In his video, he thinks it's good. I'm telling you that I think it is good as well. The only thing I don't like about the meter dunking this year is you can't tell if the meter is a small or a big one. So it's hard to determine if your contact dunk attempt was good or not. That's the only thing I didn't like. Other than that, I think the meter dunking is still pretty solid and I will be abusing it. We're gonna go up to the close shot and driving layup. We're gonna leave them both at a 73. The standing dunk, we're gonna leave at a 43. And I know why you put in post control, bro. I didn't put it up. Okay, I'm putting it up, but only because it's gonna get raised later with another attribute. I had this all written down at Community Day, so I was just doing it in order and I wanted to get to the finishing first. This is how I recorded. Don't hate me. So we're gonna put the post control at a 40. Then we're gonna come down here to our three-pointer, okay? We're gonna put this up to an 89 for limitless on silver. This is also gonna get us Deadeye on silver and set shot specialist on gold. The limitless range on silver at Community Day, it felt pretty good. If you can go gold on your build, I would probably go gold. But I like the 89 here for the silver. And I like that we get the set shot specialist. You see that? We get that right there at the 89. And set shot specialist is the new catch and shoot. Hopefully it does more than that, but that is all we know right now. Real quick, I want to jump down to agility. We're going to put it at an 80. And if you guys do not know what agility does, it's actually very important this year. This is your lateral quickness on defense. So it's not tied in with your perimeter defense. So even if you have a 99 perimeter, your lateral quickness is going to be whatever your agility is. So keep that in mind. This is mainly a twos build, so I'm okay with the 80 agility, and it has pretty good defense, which we will see in a bit. Anyways, let's go back up to the shooting, and we did that for the Shifty Shooter badge on silver. If you guys do not know, that's pretty much the new badge that is Agent 3s and Midi Magician combined into one. We are going to keep the mid-range as is. If you want to raise it with your cap breakers, you are more than welcome to do that. But I think it would be kind of cool if we put our cap breakers on our 3 up to a 93 so we could get the limitless range on gold. Keep in mind, we're going to get 15 cap breakers throughout the year, which, bro, it's really crazy. Like, some of these builds are going to be absolutely insane. Now for the free throw, I rarely play 5s. I'm going to leave it at this, but if you want to raise it to whatever you're liking, go ahead. It's your build. It's not mine. All right, now we're going to go down to the pass accuracy. And you guys know me, when I'm out here sweating, playing for bread on the 2v2 court, what am I doing? Not passing the ball. I'm going with a 70 pass accuracy. For the 2s, this is more than enough. This is what I've ran for the past 2 years, and I have been very successful in all of my wagers with a 70 pass accuracy. Now, if we're talking about 3s, you know, it depends what game mode you're playing. If you're playing in the park casually, it'll be fine. If you're playing in the stage, or if you're playing against like the best players in the world, then probably not going to be good enough. But if you're just using this in 3s park, I think 70 pass accuracy will be just enough for you. Next, we're going down to the ball handle. Listen to what I gotta say. This is important. We're going with an 85. Dirk, that's a little low. No, it's not. And think about this. The 2 best moves, well, arguably the 2 best moves in 24 were John Wall crossover, where you needed an 80 ball handle, and was Jamal Murray behind the back, you needed an 83. I would be shocked if there isn't very good dribble moves that only require an 85 ball handle again. And then the silver unpluckable. I explained it in my last video, but if you guys did not look at the steal clips, they're on screen right now. The bump steals and the blitz steals this year are super OP. Unpluckable won't save you. It doesn't matter if it's on legend, it does not matter at all. Blitz and bump steals are just body to body contact. It's not reaching. It has nothing to do with your steal rating. You can get these with a 25 steal. It's just body to body. As far as the actual on-ball steals, we don't know yet. It was really hard to test this at Community Day, but you know, I ran Silver Unpluckable most of last year and people said the steals were super OP. Actually, I ran Silver Unpluckable pretty much all year, including in all of my wagers. So I'm gonna stick with what has worked for me in the past. I'm gonna go with the 85, which is gonna get us the Silver Unpluckable. And we're gonna get handles for days on Silver. That's what I ran last year as well, and I don't think they tweaked that much. Then we're gonna jump down to the speed with ball. We're gonna put it at an 86, which is gonna get us Lightning Launch on gold. If you do not know, Lightning Launch is basically the new speed booster badge. Onto the defense. For our interior, we're putting it at a 70. Why is it so quote unquote high for a guard? I think interior defense is going to help defend meter dunking. The reason why I think that is because when I was meter dunking at Community Day, it seemed harder to do it on taller players with the higher interior. So we'll see if my theory is right, but I'm pretty sure interior definitely plays a part in defending meter dunking. As for the perimeter, we're going to put it at an 85, which is going to get us Challenger on Silver, On-Ball Menace on Silver. That is the new clamps, apparently. We still have to see what it does exactly. We'll see when the game comes out. Pick Dodger on Silver, and then Off-Ball Pest on Gold. Onto the steal. This is very interesting. If you guys remember, in 2K24, the steal rating for Silver Glove was 85. This year, it is a 79. And bro, I don't know if you guys realize, Silver Glove last year was pretty good. A lot of people used it. I used it for majority of the year. It depended on what mode I was playing, but I thought it was pretty good. It was usable for sure. Then we are going to go over to block, put it on a 74, which is going to get us High Flying Denier on bronze. That is the new chase down badge. And then the new anchor badge, Paint Patroller, we're going to get that on bronze as well. I have always been a big fan of O-board, especially on the twos. And the reason is, let's say they take me out of a meter dunk or it won't work, or I miss a layup. Most people who guard me, most guards that are guarding me on the twos do not have defensive rebounding. So I'm able to easily grab the O-board and get another possession and make up for my mistake. We're putting that on a 69, my favorite number, and we're gonna get Rebound Chaser on bronze because of that. And then we're gonna put the defensive rebound on a 60. And lastly, for the physicals, it is 81 speed, 80 agility, 50 strength, 80 vertical. I got two things for you, and they're both important. First things first is, this is just my opinion on the build. If you want to tweak it, go ahead, bro. It's your build. Number two, the game isn't out yet. Nobody knows for sure, including me, what the best build is. We will not know until the game has been out for at least a few months. So just keep that in mind, okay? If I was to give you my advice, which I am, I would make the best build that fits your playstyle and your game modes, and just use the builders you see online as templates so you don't screw up or waste attributes on your builds. If you want to see that full dribble tutorial I was talking about, I definitely recommend checking that out. It's right there. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Drop a like if you did. Subscribe if you're new. Have a good day. Go out.